Hello there, I have something very important to show you. Actually, it's really fun. So let me just play this right now. As you saw right there, this is a very interactive slide. One more time for you guys, this is a very awesome feature in PowerPoint. Because on this video, we're going to talk about avoid bullet points in your slides, best alternative. Now, this is just a simple feature as of now. I just want to show you how it works. And we're going to create this one from scratch. And we're going to add a little more finesse to it. Let me just go back on PowerPoint. Perfect. Now for this one, let me just open a new slide. And now welcome back to the video. Right here, this is going to be a blank canvas. So the first thing we're going to do here is, of course, go to design and look for color palette. I think it should be around here somewhere. Right there. Choose color. And we have so much more to go here. I'm going to go for bright green. Around here, I think blue-green is enough, but I'm looking for brighter than that. But anyways, I'm gonna go for blue-green right here. Perfect. Next up, right-click anywhere in the screen and look for Format Background. You'll open up this option and then choose Gradient Fill. Now under Gradient Fill, we should look for, of course, the color itself. Color right there, and we're looking for a bit more darker color. I think this is enough, but the gradient is not good. This one right here, I think this should work, right? Now, this is not basically follow me whatever I'm doing here, but I'm just showing how it works, and it's still going to be by your own preference on how it should look like. So we have a very awesome background here. Next up, let's add the circle. So click on Insert, look for shapes, and now if you're looking for a circle, there is no perfect circle name here. So just go under Basic Shape and click Oval. Now with this one, hold Shift and then hover your mouse or just pull your mouse right there. Now the size of the circle by your preference, I think this is good enough. Make sure everything is good here. Perfect. And now let's just place it right around the middle. I'd say this is around middle, right? And then once you're satisfied with your placement, go on the shape format. And then click on Outline, choose No Outline. Next up, for the shape fill, I think we should go for the lightest color we can get. I think this is the lightest one we have here. And right now, we're going to create a few more copies. I said 4 is good. So there are 2 ways to create copies of this circle. You can either copy and paste as normal, or you can just select the circle itself, click on Ctrl Shift, and then just slide your circle. One more thing right there. So I did one more. Perfect. Now making sure they're aligned, making sure just hold your shift button right here. I think I'm selecting multiple, sorry about that. Let me just successfully align them all together. They just look like moons, right? One more thing right here. Perfect. Now let me just adjust the placement one more time here. I want to just make them all together as near as I can be without overlapping each other. I think this is good enough. And then, making sure you highlight everything and Ctrl G to group them all together. Just making sure they're perfectly aligned at the center. I think this is center enough, but if you're not satisfied with the center, go to Arrange, right there, Align Center. Perfect. Now, ungroup them by Ctrl G, or just making sure that they are in group. To make sure they're in group, they should be moving by themselves. Now next up, let's give them different shades of glue. So under shape format, go on shape fill. So we have this one, right? Make it darker. As we move on the circles, we should have a little bit more dark color. I think this is darker. We have one more. Let's select the darkest. I think I have the darkest now. I think this is good enough as the darkest. Now I want this one to be more of a bright color blue. How about that one right there? Or let's select this one. As you can see here, I'm just selecting as I move on or as I say fit, because this is depending on your own preference also. Now I have 5 different shades of blue right here. And right here, I just want to make sure they're still closer as I can get. I think this is good enough. Now selecting everything, making sure they're aligned all together. Now this is now aligning them horizontally. Perfect. Now I want that shadow. I want to have that shadow effect. So under here, each one of them, go to Shadows Effect or Shape Effects right here. There are shadows. There are different kinds of shadow to work with. Now this is again by your own preference. If you want this one, if you want that one, that will be by your own preference. Now, if you don't want those shadows, make sure you just send them to back first. For example, this one right here, this is sent to back. This is sent to back. Same goes with that one. Sorry about that. Let me just send that to back. Send this to back. And same goes with that one. Now, let me just overlap them all together, making sure they're on top of each other to have that effect we're looking for. And right now, I want to arrange them at horizontally, making sure they're perfectly aligned. And then now for middle. Perfect. Now, next up, let's add those contexts. So we have so much to work with here. You can either add the letters, as I did earlier. You can add some icons here. Now, let me just look for an icon. I think I like this one right here. And I think I want this one as the brain, the apple, or this little shirt of a baby, or this one right there. So I think I need 2 more symbols. How about this baseball right there? And then I think I'm gonna go with this little tree. I think I exceeded. Perfect. So I have a lot of symbols to work with. Let's select each one of them, making sure they're placed in each of the circles. I'll get back to you once I have successfully placed them. Now, after successfully placing them inside of each circle, forgot about the shadow again. I just want those shadows right there. I think this is good enough. One more shadow for us. I think I'm gonna go with this one, outer. Same goes with this one. So again guys, this shadow option is by your own preference. If you don't want the shadows on your presentation, please do not add them. Next up to do is grouping each one of the items. So we have the image and the circle. Make sure they're grouped. Right click and look for group right here. Should be around here somewhere. Perfectly right there. Same drill guys, so I'm just gonna group them all together and I'll get back to you once I have successfully grouped them. So welcome back to the video. I have successfully grouped them all together. You'll know they're grouped if you move one, they're gonna move all together. Now what's next? Let's add those a little bit more finesse. I'm looking for a text box right here. So if you cannot really find the text box on the ribbon on the top section, go in the search bar and type in text. You're gonna have that option right here. Let me just add this one. Now for this one, I'm gonna just add in sample text. Let me just decrease the size here to make sure they all fit together. Let me just do that one right there. Perfect. I'm just gonna duplicate this or assign under text box. Perfectly right here under that one. This would be another sample text. Let me just lower the font text. Now select them both together like so. And then just slide them all together like this. We need 5 copies of this, making sure they're successfully copied, and just arrange them all together, whatever you see fit here. So let me just fix this one right here. Same goes with this one. Now we have sample text going on here. Let's just adjust it a little bit more. For example, if you want to change the font style, but I think I'm satisfied with this one. And right now, since it's been a little bit more lower, let's increase them and adjust them a little bit more higher right there. Now this is basically it. Now what we need to do right here is duplicate the slide. Now going back on the first slide, let's play around here. I think for this two right here, I'm gonna lower them all together. Same goes with this one. How about just a little bit more top section to make it sure the entrance of this text are awesome. Same goes with this one. Perfectly right there. I think we exceeded the sample slide here. The sample allotted movement of a slide. Let me just adjust this to make room for other text here. Now this is going to be lowered. Now just adjust this a little bit further. I think this is good enough. Now once you're satisfied with this one, you can select everything and then bring them down all together at the same time. For example, right, this one right here, to give them a little bit more cool entrance. And now for this circle, our main event, make sure these are aligned at the center. Now if they are overlapping, make sure you align them one more time for 2 middle. Same goes with horizontally. Now you'll see overlapping right there because those are the shadows we did from earlier. Perfectly right there. And next one for the next slide. And now once we're done here, under slide number 2, make sure go to transitions, not animations, okay? So under transitions, there is one that says morph. Click on it, make sure it's going to be on the second one. And now let's have a preview on how it looks like. So with this one, you're seeing those texts already, right? However, if I click on this one right here, they will go at that part right there. Now, we're staying a little bit more error because they're already a preview right here. So what we can do is we can lower this a little bit more so they exit your PowerPoint. Like this one right here. Let me just fix everything so everything is selected. One more thing here. Perfect. Now let me just lower this down. And now, we can now preview one more time. So with this, with one click of a button, we're gonna have that smooth transition. Pretty awesome, right? Even me, I'm really amazed about this one. I really like it actually. And basically that's it. So again guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.